Hello there, welcome. I'm Claire Cook from Holding the Space for You, and this is day one of your Positivity Challenge. I want to thank you once again for joining the challenge and spending your valuable time with me this week. And I look forward to teaching you lots and lots of techniques throughout the week. And by the end of it, we're all going to be feeling much more positive. So, day one. Today, I want to talk to you about state first. So by this, I'm referring to your emotional state. And when we are in a good emotional state, we are much better placed to deal with challenging circumstances, to make decisions, to cope with unexpected turns of events, and to generally just enjoy our life a whole lot more. You all know when you've had a good day, yeah, and you're like, God, I wish I could be like that every day, because you're in a really good emotional state. So what we're going to be learning this week is what is a beneficial emotional state for us, what things can trigger us to fall out of a beneficial emotional state, and understand why a beneficial emotional state is helpful, not just us, but for the people around us, and how we can get more beneficial emotional states going for us. We want to feel like that every day, don't we? So this week I'm going to be covering lots and lots of techniques that help to embed a beneficial emotional state for you, okay? And it's like anything, the more you practice something, the easier it becomes. It becomes a habit. It becomes like riding a bike or driving a car. So that is why I want you all to be really active in the group and actually do the challenges, because it's the doing that starts to set the new behaviours and the habits. It's all very well to think about it and read it, but it's the doing that really starts to transform things for you, okay? So a little bit about emotional states. They are contagious. And they are contagious in a good way. Now, contagious is not a good word at the moment. We are in the middle of a pandemic, and that is why I've set this challenge up. But one good thing that can be contagious is our mood, our emotional state. And you know this is true already, because you know that there are people in your life that when you spend time with them, their energy lifts you and makes you feel good. And conversely, there are people in your life that you spend time with where their energy is lower and brings you down. So you know already that emotional state is contagious. Now, if you found yourself homeschooling now, or, in my case, and many of us in this group, caring for loved ones full time, having a strong, beneficial emotional state yourself is a fantastic starting point to radiate positivity and energy around your home. Okay, so before anything else, we need to be in a good state. And you know what? Forgetting how good it is for everyone around us is flipping amazing for us to be in a great beneficial emotional state. Okay, we thrive. It's a no-brainer. So today's challenge is to decide what emotional state is most beneficial for you, one that you would like more of. Now, that might be that you want to feel more calm, or you'd like to feel more positivity, or more energy. So you have a thing. What is the emotional state that you would like more of in your life? And that is what we're going to be using throughout this week to keep coming back to and to support. Also in our lives, we all have triggers, triggers that will set us and trigger us into an unbeneficial emotional state. Now, this might be your partner not listening to you, triggered immediately into a bad mood. Your kid dropping their clothes on the floor, again, triggered into a bad mood. So the great thing about these triggers is that a lot of them are predictable. And when things are predictable, we can plan for them. We can plan, and we know that between every thought and every action, there's a pause, and we can use that pause to choose a different response, a beneficial response for ourselves. So the other part of the challenge is to think of three, we can do as many as you like, but three triggers in your life that you know, that you experience, that send you off track. Okay, and once we've identified them, the awareness of them in itself means that you can start to preempt how you might react differently. So pop into the Facebook group, because like I said, doing is much more effective than just thinking about things. And also the lovely thing about the group is that you can support each other and hold each other accountable and motivate each other to keep going with making these positive changes. So pop in the group, tell us what emotional state you want more of, and tell us 3 triggers that can threaten that emotional state. And that is all there is to do today, okay? I realise most of us have children off. Time is precious and sometimes difficult to find. So the challenges each day will be short, but they will be effective. And I will come on at 8 o'clock tonight for a Facebook Live to answer any questions, have a quick catch up on what's gone on, and I look forward to seeing you in the group at 8 o'clock. Thank you guys. Have a super day. Bye.